Oh man, those 2 weeks sure did fly by, huh? Hey guys, back at it again with another Roblox Rushed. This time we're going over a brand new genre.
Hey Corey, how are you doing today? Wait, are we forgetting someone? I could have sworn there was someone else here with us.
Nah, I don't think so. Anyway, continuing on, the new genre is...
Hey guys, sorry I'm running late. There was a turkey running over my car. I know, weird. Did you guys start without me? Alright, you know what? That's it. It's time for you to perish!
Oh, crumbs!
You know the rules. It's time to die. Perish.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roblox Rushed. I am your co-host, Sonic. The theme for this one will be Tower Defense. You will have 72 hours to complete it. Good luck.
Hey guys, aside from development, today we are also talking about how I made some of the visuals. Keep in mind the game in question is also in the description and open source. Without further ado, let's dive into developing. This game took less than 72 hours to make. The date on the game is off because I realized very late it wasn't open source. That being said, I thought I had a lot more time than I did. Thus the game remains unfinished and a little buggy. I started with the GUI first, since most of the game is functioning off of that. The first thing was the leveling GUI. I made a star similar to Kirby's for the level and a basic bar with some GUI corners. I also began work on the player values since I had an idea to make the data persistent to increase replayability. After I had created a data store and completed the main GUI and all the player related values that save, I duplicated the place into the experience and began work on the lobby. I was initially going for a larger lobby, but I figured that a shop with a portal would be fine considering the time constraint we had. The zoom function and the jump function are limited so you don't see the vacant space between the base plate and around the shop. The shop was pretty simple. Build a building, put a humanoid in it, give it an animation loop, and a proximity script. Since it seemed a little basic, I also added stats, and your currently equipped weapon is on your character as well. After that, I got started on the map. It was a simple 2-path. I numbered the positions on the paths, so when the spawn script ran, a table of positions for the path would be provided, and it would create a linear path based off of that. I also began designing enemies and towers, also the tower placement. There are 4 different enemies: zombies, big zombies, golems, and fire giants. The health bar reveal radius depends on the enemy, and the health bar is also inspired by DMC5's boss health bar. The first tower was designed and I went about creating the engine. I made it so that the position would only update if the mouse was on the base plate, so you couldn't place towers on one another and you could not place it on the path or in other weird places. I was also getting errors at this point when you placed the tower because it destroyed the client-side version, so I instead decided to use add debris. Now for enemy adding and waves, I used a different script for each wave so that way it's fair and not random. It uses a function in each script and loops to release several units with varying rates, speed, and health. I ran into a similar problem that I ran into with the turret placing, where the enemy remover script would cause an error. So I ended up having to use add debris to that one as well. After that, I recognized a far greater issue. I was playing the game while I was testing for it, and there was a strange bug where deactivated scripts would reactivate themselves for whatever reason. I still, to this day, do not know what caused that. So to fix it, I destroyed the script after it spawned a duplicate and then deactivated that. That fixed the issue altogether. After that, I finished all of the towers, but something was missing. Upgrades. So I utilized another GUI to implement the damage and overall upgrades. Now the platform also changes color. At this point there was 6 hours left, not very many decals and no premiums, and I was so tired that before anything I went to sleep. The game was functional and fun, that's all I cared about. I invited my co-host to play the game and realized some fatal mistakes. The interceptor was broken. The first Gatling upgrade does not change the plate color. The move 2, where the enemy moves to the exit, breaks occasionally. A few towers don't spawn with their weapons, and if a player wants to teleport into the game, other players are prompted. Otherwise, the game functions as intended. If someone wants to fix it and make it a better, be my guest. Overall, it does do a good job at being what it is, a tower defense. Hey guys, and welcome to a sort of Photoshop tutorial or whatever on how I made some of the effects that are on the game, like the health bar and the Kirby star that you see for the level star that appears on the level bar and the tower selection. So we're going to start with the star, and we're just going to draw a shape, and as you can see it's already a star. The thing with this is you have to select the number of sides as 5, and then you can go to appearance and then to fill, and then you can change the fill to whatever you want. I'm going to make yellow for now, and then let's see. If you go all the way down, you can see like it has a sort of fillet over here, the rounded corners, and you can actually adjust that to whatever you see fit. And then the number beside it, the percent, is basically like how full it is. The lesser it is, the more like snowflakey it is, the more the less full it is. And the more you have, like let's say it's up to 70, the more you have, the more it starts to resemble Kirby's warp star or whatever it's called. So I'm just gonna delete that. Alright, so now I'm going to show you how to make the health bar. I'm going to make a new layer, and then I'm just going to doodle with the black color a little bit. So when it comes to the black color is, you can do a few things. You can just go to, I think it's screen, and then the black layer is no longer visible. So what you can do is you can render and then lens flare, and then the light appears. You can turn the brightness way up, way down, whatever, and then it shows up like that. The actual black, hold on, will not show up, but if you just draw a light around it, hold on, let me see if I can actually color it for you guys so you guys can see what I'm talking about here. Alright, so if I were to color the black background orange, let's say, the layer on top is black and it's currently screen. You can't see that layer right now even though it's on top of it. I go to render, lens flare, and let's turn that down a bit. Here we go. And then you can see the lens flare, but you can't necessarily see the black, but you can just see kind of like the reflection or refraction of the light. That's basically the same thing that I used for the health bar, except I didn't really use screen, I actually just used normal. With something that small, you don't really have to worry about it, and it's very simple, but it does require a filter of some kind, so you know. Hopefully you guys found this helpful. Let me know in the comments if you did. Peace.
And with that, Roblox Rush 2 has been completed. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to be notified of future Roblox Rush videos. Also, make sure to join our Discord server linked in the description. And with that, my name is Neko, and I hope all of you have a wonderful day.